Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Papa Tom. Thank you guys very much for watching. Before I get started, I do want to, there was a pretty catastrophic typhoon that hit last night in the Philippines in the Cebu, Bohol area. So I just want to send our prayers and thoughts to those and hope everyone's safe. I know that I've seen pictures coming in. It's pretty horrific. A lot of damage. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of people that have been affected in a pretty severe way. So just thoughts and prayers are going out to them. I hope everyone's okay. I hope all of you, or if you know anyone in that area, that they're okay. I know that I think there's some power coming back on, some contacts being made, and others are still no contact. But we're praying for you guys, and we hope everyone's doing okay. So life in the Cade family today. So it's Friday night. So for those of you that aren't aware, 2 days ago, Wednesday evening, Etching messaged me at work and told me that she thinks she has COVID. Some of our friends tested positive, and she had been hanging out with those friends for a couple of days. So I immediately went and bought a couple of COVID test kits, and I tested myself at work, and I was negative. Brought the kits home, and Mommy Etching tested, and she was positive. So I think I'm pretty sure Wesley was positive as well. We tested William. He kept showing negative, but he's got symptoms of the COVID, coughing, stuffy head, that kind of stuff, but nothing too severe. Wesley had a fever like 4 or 5 days ago, so I'm thinking he had it first maybe, and he's kind of fought it off, and he still shows minor symptoms, but his fever only lasted a day. So anyways, with that being said, I can't go back to work even though I'm negative. If you're exposed to someone, I have to stay out of my job for 14 days. I work in an elderly facility, so the last thing we want to do is bring COVID into the building and transmit it to the very vulnerable elderly folks. So I'm kind of self-quarantining in the house. It's really hard to do because our house isn't that big. So this is a spare bedroom that I've kind of converted to an office. It's kind of where I do my work. I keep my laptop in here. I have things I sell on eBay and things like that, and can do some work without the kids interrupting and stuff. So yeah, I'm sleeping in here on the floor. I put my mask on when I go out of the room into the other area. I'm still, helping take care of Wesley and stuff. So it's hard for Mommy Etching being sick and still taking care of the kids. So William's kind of hanging out in the living room. Well, he's in bed now. But Wesley, I take turns watching him, so she has a break, just with a mask on. So I keep testing myself, and I'm negative, but it's really hard. And I just got my booster shot last Friday, so 7 days ago I got my booster, but this new Omicron variant is kind of morphed that it's kind of able to bypass a lot of the vaccines and boosters. So really, and I've been jabbed 3 times with COVID vaccines, and I've had COVID at least once that I know of, and I still don't feel safe from it. So on this channel, I like to give a little life lesson for my kids, and so it's not so much a life lesson I'm going to give them today. I'm just going to tell you one of the things I struggle with my kids, and maybe you guys have some different way of handling it with your children, or maybe you did with your children that you want to share here. So it's very important to me that my kids learn at a young age to be respectful, to have manners, to do what their parents say. It starts with listening with your parents. So if your mom and dad tell you to do something, I expect you to do it, right? Because, as they get older and go through school, if they don't learn that at a young age to respect your mom and dad, then they're not going to respect their teachers. They're not going to respect their coaches. They're not going to respect the police. They're not going to respect anybody else. So that's something that's very important to me, that I teach my kids what's right and what's wrong, and what I expect them to do when I tell them to do something. And my kids don't listen very well. I'm sure some of you have that same problem. So, but I don't stop. So when my kids don't listen to me, I'll repeat it. Then I'll eventually I'm going to raise my voice to them, and I don't have a problem with, parents raising their voices to their kids. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I'm a little bit older, and my parents, were very quick to smack me, hit me, punch me, pull my hair out, whatever. So, I mean, corporal punishment was very popular when I was growing up. I don't do that to my kids, but I will raise my voice and talk in a stern, direct manner so that they understand by the tone of my voice that I'm serious and they better stop and do what I tell them to do. Because they're at that young age where, they see it on YouTube, on TV, on movies, and their friends, that they think it's funny to, oh, I'm not going to do that, or say, to tell me no, or to tell us no, or no, I don't want to go to bed, no, and then just don't do it. And I'm like, that's not going to fly in this house, youngster. Get up off the couch, go brush your teeth, it's bedtime. And if you tell me no again, there's going to be consequences. So, but anyways, that's something important to me, because if you just let your kids get away with talking back or doing anything they want without doing what you tell them to do, then they're going to grow up with that same attitude towards other people of authority. And unfortunately, we live in a world where you're always going to have a boss. You're always going to have teachers and people that tell you to do things that you need to be respectful and do what you're asked to do. But anyway, guys, what are your, how do you handle your kids? What are your tips for everybody? So anyways, I try to stay out of the house today. So being negative and trying to isolate, it's, if I'm not in the house, that's the best self-isolation. So I did a little shopping again today. I had to go get some keys made. Etching lost our house key that she had, or she can't find it, so I had to go get another key made for her. And yeah, that's about it. Came home, tried to take a nap, but the kids are just too loud. I couldn't take a nap because I'm out of work right now for like 11 more days. Naps are great. If you don't take naps, you should think about taking naps. I would take a nap every day if I didn't have a job.
One eternity later.
Home Depot, guys. Needed to get another house, two copies of our house key made. Somehow Mama Etching lost the key to our house, and the errands have the other key to our house, so I have the only key on my key ring, and Mommy doesn't have a key, so she leaves the house unlocked. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know where she lost the key, but anybody with bad intentions could find that key and come in the house. Where the heck is my car at? So anyway, it's pretty busy at the Home Depot today, guys. Not really sure why it's so crowded, but it's like noon on a Friday. Normally I would be at work today. I'm out running errands. I'm trying to stay out of the house. So, trying to stay out of the house because I know there's COVID inside our house, even though I'm wearing a mask in the house and I'm staying and isolated in my office in the house. I still have to go out and take care of the kids and help and stuff. So. Anyways, I'm going to go to the store. I forgot to get Mommy Etching some Chayote vegetables, if you know what those are. I don't. I think they're squash, maybe. But I forgot to get those at the store yesterday, and she needs more prenatal vitamins. And I think that's all I have to get. And then I'm going to go home and go hide out in my office, or if Wesley's up, I'll play with Wesley so Mommy can sleep so she feels a little bit better. So now it's off to the Publix, guys, the grocery store, to get a couple things, and we'll see you soon.
One eternity later.
All right, guys, we're here at the Publix. Gotta get some Chayote. Chayote and some vitamins. Prenatal vitamins. All right, guys, I got the 3 Chayote squashes. It's funny because the cashier did not know what they were. She looked at them and she's like, "Do you know what these are?" And I said, "They're Chayote squashes." Chayote squash. And luckily I took a picture, or I vlogged a little bit. So I had to show her, and she had to call somebody over. She's like, "What are they?" I said, "They're squash." And then the person in line was like, "Yeah, phones come in handy." I said, "Yeah, especially when your wife makes you buy things that you don't know what they are." But anyways, we got it. But they didn't have her vitamins, so I'm going to go to Walgreens and see if they have the prenatal vitamin that she likes. All right, we're in the Walgreens, and we're looking for prenatal vitamins.
Eternity later.
Guys, so Mommy and I have just decided we haven't been able to kiss each other since she's COVID and I'm not. So I'm outside and there's a window in between us. So we're gonna have a kiss. Ooh, I can almost taste the COVID from here. Yeah, aren't we cute, guys? Yeah, anyways, me and Wesley are playing outside. Wesley's triple throwing the horseshoes. Triple throwing them. Yeah, that's what we do. Oh, and Mommy's vlogging too, so we're vlogging each other as we vlog. It's a vlogger's vlogging. Wesley's so funny, and then William's so funny. You're two funny brothers. Funny brothers.
One eternity later.
Tell you when to let it go.
Look at them. You wanna try?
Exactly. Don't hold the ball. Just kind of side. Okay, there you go. Back up. Don't let go yet. Don't let go yet.
Ayan yun guys. Kailangan siya maabot sa pumpkin. No. Look at daddy. Oh, daddy.
Oh, so good.
Okay, go. William's turn.
Ready? You're gonna do it this time. Thumbs up. Now you gotta turn your hands around the other way. There you go. There you go. Don't let
Tingnan
go.
natin.
Come on, back up. Back up. Keep going. You can help. Keep going. Keep going. Further. Back up. Back up. Right there. Let go.
Oh no!
Good shot, buddy. Here, let's go. Do one more. Yes.
Good job, William.
Power this time. Okay. Got it? Yeah.
No, daddy, look. Look at daddy.
I'll be right there.
See?
Okay, ready? Let go. Oh my God.
Oh, almost.
So close.
Honey, here, baby. Hold Wesley. You can, I think she can do it. Candy. Look at Ate Bella. Go, Ate Bella. Oh! Almost.
Okay. Back her up, back her up, back her up. Right about there. Ooh. Another one. Too much power. Too strong. Step on up.
Good job.
Go, buddy.